Welcome to this short overview of the Postman Enterprise Platform for the automotive industry, presented by the Solutions Engineering team here at Postman. There are a few key pains that we know exist within the automotive industry currently. Those are around privacy, safety, and industry pressure. On top of that, we know that consuming APIs can be very difficult, and we see these challenges currently existing within the API landscape. That is around low productivity within teams, around how long it takes to onboard developers, how quickly API versions can be shipped, poor quality of those APIs and associated assets. That obviously has a knock-on effect. And finally, we're seeing that it's increasingly difficult for organizations to implement any form of API governance. So Postman as a platform is designed to support the entire API lifecycle. We see that there are two lifecycles between the producer and the consumer. And so our platform offers a way to streamline collaboration between those life cycles and support both of them equally. So what we'll do today is we'll take a walk through the Postman API platform, show you how it can help solve some of these challenges that we've just discussed. So as we know, software is eating your car, and underpinning all of that is APIs. So within the Postman platform, immediately we get a view of all the activity happening within our organization. But on top of that, we can also go in and browse what's called the private API network, which is effectively an internal catalog for your organization's APIs. Here we can filter through and search for APIs within the organization, and this allows our teams to become much, much more productive, and it means they can find what they're looking for quicker. Postman's platform is entirely collaborative, so here we've moved into a shared workspace where we can actually further an API through the lifecycle. Postman's API Builder supports creation of the API through design in a number of different schema types, from OpenAPI to GraphQL, and it allows you to generate assets on top of that schema. So we'll see here we can generate things like documentation, mock servers, testing, and monitoring at that observability stage. Following this API first approach means we can produce very high quality APIs, and we can do it much faster in line with industry pressure. Let's focus in on a part of the API lifecycle. Testing is particularly important when it comes to APIs within the automotive industry. We want to ensure that our APIs are of high quality, they're being embedded in systems which are critical to safety. Postman supports a number of different types of testing through functional testing, consumer-driven testing, and collections can be run end-to-end so you can understand what the quality of your API looks like. In addition to this, we allow you to run collections headlessly through a utility called Newman. This means you can take your collections and run them anywhere. They can be installed as a quality gate, for example, within your CI/CD pipeline in tools such as Jenkins. Further, Postman's monitoring capability lets you observe these tests over time. So we can zoom in and we can see over a specific schedule and over a specific timeline, what do those tests look like? All of these things layered together means that we have a real focus on the quality of our APIs and making sure that they're meeting the high standards we require of them. Layering on top of this, our integrations platform allows you to integrate these monitoring results with popular tooling such as Slack, Splunk, PagerDuty, and more. Finally, the last thing we want to look at is how does the Postman platform help us from a privacy and security angle? How can we govern all of the things that we've been looking at today? Postman allows you at the lowest level to control assets. Like here we're looking at a monitor where we can set who's an editor, who's a viewer. We can control that through user groups, so we can create groups to decide who has access to particular resources. And then at a much higher level, we can configure authentication within our team, so we can use our SSO provider. We can also use Skim for automatic provisioning and deprovisioning of licensing within Postman. Further to this, we have an entire reporting dashboard that allows low-level looks like this into individual APIs and how they're performing, through to overall views of the API landscape within our organization, as well as activity within the Postman team and what that looks like. So to summarize, we've just seen how Postman can assist with the privacy challenge that the industry is facing through its functionality around reporting, role-based access, single sign-on, and more. We delved into the testing angle to see how Postman can help when it comes to safety, better testing our APIs from many different angles through the use of Postman collections. And we also saw how Postman can provide tools through its private API network to allow us to internally catalog our APIs, as well as work with them throughout the entire lifecycle through the API builder. Further, we saw the three main values of the Postman platform come out. So through those shared collaborative workspaces, we could see how folks amongst our organizations could become more productive when working with our APIs. We saw how testing, which could evolve into automated testing through Newman, our CI/CD pipeline and monitoring, could produce higher quality APIs. And we saw through the reporting and governance capability that Postman helps improve governance. That's all for now. Thanks very much for watching this presentation. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us for a conversation. Thank you.